Number one, we have a commandment from God that we have to put it at the right place.
Principal razón por toda esta información es que es un mandamiento del Eterno que el santuario tiene que estar en ese lugar en particular.
Number two
Número 2,
is that there has been forever an attack on the Jewish people.
ha habido un ataque contra el pueblo de Israel constante desde siempre.
Like the Jews money.
Como decir, ellos tomaron todo el dinero de toda la gente.
We see that in the book of Bereshit.
Y lo podemos ver en Génesis.
The brother-in-laws of Jacob said he's taken all the father's possessions.
Los cuñados de Jacob decían, se ha llevado todas las posesiones de nuestro padre.
Down through all the ages, the Inquisition in Spain,
A través de todos los tiempos, como la Inquisición en España,
the Crusades
Los-
before that,
los cruzados antes de esto,
the Holocaust,
el holocausto,
that over and over the pogroms in Poland and Russia,
en Polonia y en Rusia, los pogroms,
that there's always been an attack on the Jews.
siempre contra los judíos.
Now, we are part of a very, very great movement right now,
Hoy en día nosotros somos parte de un movimiento grande, enorme,
where that the world, there is an awakening
en el cual en el mundo está habiendo un despertar.
among the non-Jewish world.
En el mundo no judío, si podemos llamarlo así.
There is an awakening to the Torah,
Hay un despertar a la Torá,
to the festivals of Hashem,
los festivales
the commandments, to his temple.
y todos los mandamientos y aún al santuario.
But the enemy wants to fight against this.
Pero el enemigo se levanta en contra de todo este movimiento
And he uses the same as he's always used.
y siempre utiliza la misma táctica.
The Jews are rogue.
Los judíos están mal.
You know, in the Hebrew roots movement,
En el movimiento de raíces hebreas
there's a tremendous amount of anti-Semitism.
hay una grande cantidad de antisemitismo.
The rabbis changed this, or the rabbis changed that.
Y siempre dicen, los rabinos han cambiado esto, los rabinos han hecho esto.
And so this is another in a long series of saying, well, the Jews have the wrong temple. They have the wrong place. We have the right place.
Y este tipo de libros y de información es parte de lo mismo. Están diciendo, los judíos y los rabinos han estado equivocados, no tienen la razón.
It's not only that there is an error and it's a it is an attack upon the Jewish people.
No solamente es una era o algo que está sucediendo en cierto tiempo, es un ataque constante contra el pueblo de Israel.
Let me say something. I believe that we have. I wish everybody would start to pick up the Siddur and pray the prayers.
Algo que me gustaría ver es que cada persona tuviera su propio sidur y conociera las oraciones,
I wish that they would learn to study the Jewish writings.
que pudieran estudiar los escritos judíos.
However, there's always a danger in this
Mas, sin embargo, siempre hay un peligro si hacemos esto,
because many people will not learn the material. They get carried away by the Judaism, the ceremony, whatever. They get carried away and they deny Yeshua.
porque mucha gente comienza a ver todas las ceremonias y los detalles y la gente comienza a negar a Yeshua.
What is the first thing that they attack?
¿Qué es lo primero que
I'm talking about the people that are denying Yeshua. I'm talking about speaking to the people that are. You can't follow Paul. You can't believe Paul.
no puedes creer lo que Pablo escribió?
Attack the integrity of everything. This is what they're doing here.
Y vienen a atacar.
The integrity of the Jewish people, then they can, then basically the door's open. "15 minutes that the temple could not be down there."
con el tamaño de la y en los festivales,
or that the Accra was there,
o que el Acre estaba ahí,
or that David's palace was there.
o encontraron el palacio.
That it can't be.
No podemos no venir nada más a demostrar que es imposible que fuera ahí.
The purpose was to give you the answers if somebody comes and tries to show this, then you can respond.
Es para que tú responder a alguien. Todo lo que hemos aprendido es mentira.
I want to show you something.
Voy a
Go the Temple Mount.
El templo está en el monte del.
We're going through is the different theories of where the temple was located.
Estas son diferentes teorías de la ubicación del templo.
You've seen that one.
Esa ya la vieron.
All right. This is a stone that was discovered in following 1967.
Esta es una roca que fue descubierta después del 67.
Benjamin Bazar began to excavate at the southern steps.
El profesor
of the southwestern corner.
Benjamín Mazar comenzó a escarbar en los escalones del lado sur este del templo.
This stone was found under the debris.
Y esta roca fue encontrada abajo.
Look at how elegant this lamed is.
Miren la elegancia
See right here?
de esta lamed, la letra lamed.
Look at this tav, that tav.
La tab, como está escrita.
In other words, this isn't just something that somebody scratched out.
No es algo que alguien vino nomás a hacer ahí.
It's a very elegant sign.
Es un letrero muy elegante.
You see, this is the southwestern corner.
Esta es la suroeste, esquina suroeste.
You see the brown, these stones were still there.
Estas rocas de color más oscuro están ahí.
Now you see right here,
¿Ven esta esquina?
at the corner, there's a hole.
Y ahí hay
See that hole?
hay un agujero abajo en la esquina.
That hole is this hole, right here.
Es este agujero.
So, I've got to tell you a story. In the in the 1900s,
En los 1900,
Jerusalem was under the control of the Turks. In the 1800s, 19th century, coming up all the way to 1917, Jerusalem's under the control of the Turks, who are Muslims.
hasta el 1917 estaban bajo control de los musulmanes
They will not let anyone on the Temple Mount who's not a Muslim.
y no dejaban entrar a nadie que no fuera de esta religión musulmana.
They'll kill them.
Los mataban.
So, in the early 1800s,
Al principio de los 1800,
Napoleon Bonaparte goes to Egypt,
Napoleón Bonaparte va a Egipto
and he brings back all kinds of treasures from Egypt. Europe goes crazy for
Y-
archaeology.
y trajo muchas cosas de Egipto que toda Europa enloqueció por cosas que él trajo de Egipto.
In 1844,
1844,
a British man named Layard goes to modern-day Iraq,
Un hombre-
discovers Nineveh.
inglés va a Irak y descubre Nínive
He sends all kinds of treasures back to London.
y envía tesoros que encontró, descubrimientos hacia Londres.
Any archaeological discovery is front-page news.
Todo lo que encuentran siempre hace noticias,
But the people are frustrated because they want Jerusalem and they want the temple.
pero la gente estaba frustrada porque la gente quería noticias de Jerusalén y saber del templo.
1865,
1865,
a very wealthy British lady
una mujer muy rica
offers to give to the city of Jerusalem a new water system.
ofrece regalarle a la ciudad de Jerusalén un nuevo sistema de alcantarillado y de agua,
On the condition
bajo la condición,
that the existing water system be surveyed.
con la condición de que el sistema de agua que existía tenía que ser investigado.
The Turks agree.
Los turcos dicen que está bien.
So the 90% of the water in Jerusalem at that time was on the Temple Mount.
Y el 90% del agua en ese tiempo estaba abajo del monte del templo.
So they sent royal engineers.
Y envían ingenieros reales de Londres.
While there were many that were sent, there's 4 primary individuals.
De los muchos que enviaron, 4 sobresalen.
Lieutenant Charles Wilson,
El teniente Charles Wilson,
Captain Charles Wilson,
capitán Charles Wilson,
Captain Charles Ward,
capitán Charles Warren,
Lieutenant Claude Condor,
el teniente Condor
and a German-Swiss architect named Konrad Schick.
y Konrad Schick, alemán suizo arquitecto.
All right, so they go and they're allowed on the Temple Mount, but they cannot dig. They're allowed to take measurements. They are allowed to go down into the cisterns, but they can't dig.
Se les permite ir, tomar fotografías, medir y todo, pero no hacer excavaciones.
So Warren sinks shafts like this one,
Y Warren comienza a hacer perforaciones como esta,
all around the outer walls of the Temple Mount.
todo alrededor del monte del templo.
Also down in the city of David, it's called Warren Shaft.
También en la ciudad de David hicieron una perforación que tiene su nombre, Warren Shaft.
So he sank one right here at this corner.
Hizo una aquí.
When they right here, that stone that you see right here
La roca que estamos mostrando aquí
was sticking over the edge of the shaft.
se comenzaba a ver en la orilla de la perforación.
Warren's drilling equipment
El,
cut part of the stone off.
el equipo de perforación le cortó un pedazo a la piedra.
All right, so I want to read to you. This is from a Moore article. This is from Professor Benjamin Bazar. When we excavated the beautifully paved carefully and elegantly incised Hebrew inscription. Ba'it ha-tikiyah le-haaretz, to the place of trumpeting to declare. If the restoration of the word declare is correct, the rest of the missing part of the inscription probably would have the declaring of the beginning and the ending of the Sabbath. I'm going to pass an article.
Cuando excavamos esta de hermosas rocas que pavimentaban junto al muro sur, cerca de las esquinas sur-oeste del muro, encontramos una larga roca de piedra y en la parte de dentro tenía un tipo de techo donde uno podría poner y realmente el ashlar se unía junto con otra, era muy hacía más grande ese nicho donde se posicionaba una persona. En la parte de afuera estaba muy cuidadosa y elegantemente escrita una inscripción que dice Levait Tekia Ha Lehareitz, el lugar donde se toca el tequía para declarar. Si la restauración del mundo declara es correcta, el resto de la parte de la inscripción que falta podría enseñarnos el inicio y el final. Era cuando se sonaba de este lugar el inicio y el final del Shabbat. Con un shofar. Ajá.
All right. Let's see. All right, Josephus. This is in Wars, Book 6, paragraphs 580 to 583.
Libro de Flavio Josefo de la Guerra de los Judíos en los parágrafos 580 al 583.
All right, this is what it said. Was erected above the roof of the priest's chambers at the point where it was the custom of the priest to stand and to give notice by sound of trumpet. In the afternoon of the approach and on the following evening of the close of every seventh day, announcing to the people the respective hours for ceasing work and for resuming their labors. All right, now, in your display case, I was admiring your Havdalah candle.
Yes.
Okay, y'all know Havdalah? You know Havdalah? Havdalah, you have this ceremony where you take the wine and you fill it with you don't drink it. You take the spice box, you pass it, you smell it, you say blessing. You take the lapid, the candle, and you light it, and it goes around, and you look at your fingers, and you look at the palm of your hand, and then you pick up the wine glass again. And you pick up the wine glass, and you say, Lehabadvil ben kodesh lachol, to separate between the holy and the common. Now they have determined, this article that we're sitting around, they have determined that literally was what was on that stone. And this was prophesied by Josephus, that there was a place on the temple where they stood to blow the trumpet to announce the coming of the Shema. Excuse me. We're told this in the tractate Sukkah of the Mishnah, that it lists that this is one of the 21 times that the trumpets were blown in the temple. So, this is what we know that it looked like. That there was a place here with a cutout with a ditch. Here's where your inscription is. And look at how you can tell it's the top of the temple. How do we know that it looked like that?
¿Cómo sabemos que lucía así? Porque encontraron esta roca.
They found it. They found it at the bottom of the pile of the debris.
Abajo en el montón de piedras lo encontraron.
Look at this.
Esta-
Here's where the guy stood.
aquí es donde se para el hombre
Here's where the inscription was.
y ahí está la inscripción.
Now, how much do you think those stones weigh?
¿Cuánto creen que pese una roca así?
About 8 tons.
8 toneladas.
They were under about 60 foot of stone debris.
Había como 60 pies de rocas ahí que habían caído.
Now, can you imagine Titus down there? He's down, the temple's running down to the city of David, and he said, well, 15 of you guys, we're going to carry all these stones, 8 tons of stone, uphill. And we're going to place them down there. We're going to knock 60 foot of debris down on top of it. So 2,000 years later, they'll think this is the location of the temple.
Creen que a
And
propósito
this ties it down. This is where it was.
Tito va a decir, vamos a llevar estas rocas ahí para derrumbarlas desde arriba para que las puedan encontrar después. Es imposible que fueran subidas. En realidad cayeron.
All right. So, that's the fastest way to show. All right, I want to run back and I'm going to show you just some highlights here. Yeah, well, let's go forward. Show you some of the discoveries. All right, here. This is a drawing. We have this drawing, by the way. It's going to be in this book. This is what we call the soreg. Soreg's going to be a fence that non-Jews cannot go past. You also have to have the ashes of the red heifer.
El soreg es un muro en el cual limitaba el acceso a cierto tipo de personas y rodeaba todo alrededor del santuario.
Josephus describes that there were 14 steps when you pass the soreg. There was 14 steps leading up to a level platform that went around the temple.
Josefo describe que había 14 escalones que llevaban a una plataforma niveladora donde estaba el templo.
So, before we go any further, let's talk about Kedusha.
Hablemos de Kedusha, de santidad.
You cannot sit down in the inner courtyard of the temple
Nadie puede sentarse en las cortes del santuario, en los atrios,
unless you are a king descended from David.
a menos que sea un rey descendiente de David.
There is a death penalty if you do.
Hay una sentencia de muerte si alguien llega a sentarse.
You cannot turn your back on the Holy of Holies.
Tampoco puedes darle la espalda al lugar santísimo en alguna de los atrios.
There's a death penalty if you do.
Hay sentencia de muerte si lo haces.
You cannot spit in the inner courtyard.
No puedes escupir en los atrios interiores.
There's a death penalty if you do.
Hay sentencia de muerte si lo haces.
People didn't have a problem with this because they knew.
La gente que conocía el servicio no tenía problemas, ya sabían las reglas.
The reason that you can is because the level of Kedusha.
Y no podían hacer todo esto, había restricciones por el nivel de santidad.
So, if you are standing here, you're in the outer courtyard.
Si estás en esta área, estás en la parte exterior.
Your Kedusha is higher than anyone in the city of Jerusalem.
Pero la santidad de este lugar donde estuvieras parado, fuera de los escalones, es superior a las personas que estuvieran en la ciudad de Jerusalén.
It also means that there are restrictions on who can be here, what they can do.
Y también hay restricciones, quien está ahí, lo que puede hacer.
If you stand here, inside the Sarag, your level of Kedusha is higher than here.
Si pasas lo que es el muro Soreg, el nivel de santidad se incrementa.
If you stand here, your level of Kedusha is higher.
Si estás en los escalones o en la plataforma, se incrementa el nivel de santidad.
So, in this area is you're in the inner courtyards.
Ya estás en los atrios interiores en esta área.
Now, you have a building, it's a big building. There is a ruling if it has a gate that opens to the Azarah.
Hay una regla en estos grandes edificios que si una puerta abre hacia adentro de la Sará, que es el área santificada,
The Azarah is the inner courtyard. If you have a building that opens to the Azarah, it has the Kedusha and the rules of the Azarah.
si la puerta abre hacia adentro de la Sará, quiere decir que esa habitación tiene la misma santidad y los reglamentos que se imparten en el lado más santificado.
Now you're going to have a problem.
Y ahora va a haber un problema.
How long are the priests going to be on duty?
¿Por cuánto tiempo van a estar los Kohanim haciendo sus servicios?
I told you earlier. How long are they going to be on duty? A week.
Una semana.
And they're going to have to stay in that inner courtyard.
Y tienen que estar en esos atrios toda esa semana.
But you can't, in the inner courtyard, you can't sit down.
Pero en el atrio interior no te puedes sentar.
You can't turn your back on the Holy of Holies.
Y tampoco puedes dar tu espalda al lugar santísimo.
It gets worse.
Y se empeora la cosa.
There are no toilets.
Tampoco hay baños.
What are you going to do for the high priest? He's usually an older man.
¿Qué vamos a hacer con el sumo sacerdote? Tradicionalmente era un hombre ya grande de edad.
You're going to tell him, just hold it
Le vas a decir, aguántate
for a week?
por una semana.
You can't lay down?
No
But
puedes,
don't make any mistakes on Yom Kippur.
no puedes cometer ningún error, principalmente en Yom Kippur.
Yeah. There's another rule.
Hay otra regla.
We find this in the Tractate Maaser Sheni,
En el tratado Masher Sheni
which means second time.
significa segunda ofrenda.
It tells us if we have a building that opens onto the Azarah and opens onto this platform.
Que si alguna puerta o un edificio abre hacia la Sará y hacia esta otra plataforma,
This platform has a name.
esta plataforma tiene un nombre.
So you remember when we looked at the trumpeting stone?
¿Recuerdan lo que dijimos en la roca del trompeta?
And the trumpeting stone said to separate between the holy and the common.
Para separar entre lo santo y lo profano.
Lehamavil be kodesh lechol. Chol means common. This is called chel. This is the common area of the inner courtyard.
A esta plataforma estabilizadora se le llama el Geil y es el área común.
You have a higher sanctification sanctification here than here.
Hay más santidad ahí que en la parte afuera del Soreg.
But in relationship to the Azariah, whereas the building is going to be divided. If it opens to both the Kel and the Azariah, it's going to have a marker in the middle of the building.
Pero si estás en el área más santificada, en los atrios interiores, y las puertas abren hacia la Azara y también hacia la otra parte exterior, va a haber una marca que va a estar señalando el cambio de santidad.
So you have a marker in the middle of the building, and it has on the end that opens into the Azara, you can't sit down.
Y ahí, cuando ven esa marca, sabían que el lado más santificado hacia la Azara, nadie podía sentarse ahí,
You can't turn your back.
ni dar tu espalda al lugar santísimo.
But the end that opens to the Kel,
Pero el lado que abre hacia el Keil,
you can lay down,
te puedes acostar,
you can sit down,
sentarte,
you can turn around.
dar la vuelta.
This is where the Sanhedrin had to meet,
Ahí es donde se juntaba el Sanedrín.
because they had to sit in judgment, but they have to be in the sanctity of the Azariah.
Tenían que estar en el área santificada para estar juzgando, pero tenían ciertas libertades de movimiento.
So it takes care of a lot of the problems. You still can't have toilets.
Pero esto nos ayuda a resolver muchas dudas, pero ¿qué es el asunto de los baños?
But we'll find out how that was handled.
Vamos a encontrar cómo se solucionaba esto.
So, 1990,
En el 90
a photograph is donated to the Palestine Exploration Fund in London.
se donó una fotografía al Fondo de Exploración Palestina en Londres.
The PEF, the Palestine Exploration Fund, this is the organization that was founded that sent the raw engineers.
Y esta es la organización que envió los ingenieros a investigar.
Lieutenant Claude Condor
Y el teniente Condor
had a photographer with him.
traía una persona fotografiando con él.
He was a young man named Terrence Drake.
Era un joven, un hombre joven llamado Terrence Drake.
Everybody loved his photographs.
Todo el mundo amaba sus fotografías.
As soon as a photograph arrived from the Holy Land, it made front page news.
En cuanto él enviaba sus fotografías, salían las primeras páginas de periódicos en Londres.
In March of 1870,
En marzo del 70,
Terrence Drake took 2 photographs
tomó 2 fotografías en 1870.
of this stairway. See
Y
the
ac-
stairway?
Y aquí están unos escalones de ascenso.
He left from the Temple Mount. He and Claude Condor, and they went to Jericho, 15 miles downhill.
Salieron del monte del templo y fueron a 15 millas hacia Jericó.
Terrence Drake is very ill.
Y ahí este joven fotógrafo se enferma
I can't remember if it was malaria or typhus.
de malaria o tifoidea, algo así,
He dies.
y muere.
He dies. I saw the eulogy that Claude Condor did when I was in London at the PEF offices.
Cuando estuve en Londres vi la eulogía que hicieron acerca de él.
Generally, what would happen is he takes pictures, they're sent in a packet to London to the PEF.
Normalmente cuando tomaba fotografías las enviaba en paquete al Fondo de Exploración Palestina.
But because he died, they packed everything up and sent it to London to his family.
Pero cuando se murió, empaquetaron todas sus cosas y se las enviaron a su familia a Londres.
So these pictures were not published.
Y esas fotos nunca fueron publicadas.
The family eventually put everything in the attic.
La familia terminó poniendo todo en el ático.
From 1870 all the way to 1990, the descendants of his family still living in the same house cleaned the attic.
Desde 1870 hasta 1990 los descendientes de esa familia siguieron viviendo en la misma casa, pero nunca se habían metido al ático.
Found his camera, his equipment, and these pictures.
Encontraron su cámara, todo su equipo y estas fotografías.
Donated them to the Palestine Exploration Fund.
Y terminaron donándolas al Fondo de
Shimon
Exploración.
Gibson,
Y Shimon Gibson,
the archaeologist and the photo archivist for the PEF,
quien es el investigador fotógrafo del Fondo de Exploración
is
Palestina,
going through these new pictures and he goes, what is this?
revisa todo y dice, ¿qué es esto?
What's this stairway? Could this be the stairway that Josephus had recorded?
¿Será esta los escalones que Flavio Josefo habló,
if it is, then the 14 steps lead to the hell.
si es que es así, son 14 escalones que nos llevan hacia la plataforma estabilizadora, el Hale.
This would be amazing.
Y esto era asombroso,
Because this would place the hell at a great distance from where it was thought to be.
porque pone al Hale en un lugar donde era más grande de lo que se pensaba.
It would indicate that the temple inner courtyards were approximately 5 times the size that they previously thought they were.
Porque les enseña que
Changes everything.
los atrios, todas las cortes interiores del santuario eran 5 veces mayor de lo que se creían que era.
Now, once these pictures started showing up, we now have piles of pictures of the southern stairs. We've had them all the time. Did you know, when I was a kid, we didn't buy cereal based on how good the cereal tasted. We bought cereal based on what the toy was you got in the box. Okay? Now, my sister, she didn't care about the toy. She liked when they had these drawings of jungles. And it said, how many birds can you see in the jungle? I look at it, and it all looked the same. She looked at it, and she said, oh, here's a bird, there's a bird. And once you saw how to seal, then you could pick them out. We had lots of pictures of the stairway.
Tenemos muchas fotos de este lugar,
We just didn't know it.
pero no sabíamos qué significaba.
So now we have this stairway, and then we have the possibility that this could be the stairway spoken of by Josephus, but maybe it's not.
Pero-
Maybe that was built by the Romans.
Pero posiblemente no era, tal vez los romanos la construyeron, no sabíamos.
Maybe that was built by the Muslims or the Crusaders or the Byzantines.
Tal vez era de la época bizantina, de los cruzados, no sabíamos.
So, we need to have evidence that ties it down.
Y para encontrar la evidencia,
December the 8th, 1868,
diciembre 8 de 1868,
Captain Charles Ward goes on the Temple Mount. The night before, they had a huge thunderstorm.
hubo una noche de tormenta, pero una noche después, un día después fue el capitán Charles Warren al monte.
There is, between the top of this tunnel and the ground on top is 3 inches.
Hay 3 pulgadas nada más entre este túnel y la superficie de arriba.
They had a cave in, and it revealed a tunnel underneath.
Hicieron una cueva y revelaron que estaba un túnel ahí,
It was filled with debris.
lleno de diferentes materiales.
The tunnel is located right here at the northern end of the Muslim platform.
Este es el túnel.
Now, right here, this is where that stairway that Derek Drake had photographed. It's right here.
Estos son los escalones de la fotografía.
This is the tunnel that Ward located.
Y este otro es el túnel que Warren encontró.
So we still have a problem.
Pero aún así hay un problema.
You don't have toilets in the Azarah.
No debe de tener excusados en el área
So,
santificada.
The priests are going to be sequestered there for a week.
Y los sacerdotes van a estar ahí
High
durante una
priest is gonna be
semana.
sequestered there for a week before Yom Kippur.
El sumo sacerdote una semana antes de Yom Kippur.
The priest that's going to kill the red heifer is going to be sequestered there.
El que sacrifica la vaca roja tiene que estar ahí también.
You can't have toilets in this area because of the kedusha of the Holy of Holies.
Y no debe haber ahí baños por la santidad del lugar santísimo.
Right along here
Justo aquí
is the dormitory for the priest.
están los dormitorios de los Kohanim,
This building.
ese edificio.
This is called the Beit HaMoked.
Se le llama el Beit HaMoked, la casa de la flama.
Yeah, we're told that in the Beit HaMoked, where they would sleep, they have a fireplace there to keep them warm. In the corner of the building, it's going to be in the northwest corner. They have what's called a mesiba.
En
The
la,
mesiba is going to be a stairway going down.
en la esquina del edificio había una mesiva, que es una escalinata que desciende.
It tells that they would go down the Mesiva. It would wind, it go into a tunnel system, and it would turn this way and that way.
Y las instrucciones dicen que descendían por ahí hacia un sistema de túneles y daban vuelta hacia este lugar, hacia este lugar.
It would lead to an underground chamber called a Beit HaTevilah.
Y los llevaba a un subterráneo que se llamaba la casa de la Tevilá,
The Beit HaTevilah means the house of immersion.
la casa de la purificación, de la inmersión.
It says that there was a chair of dignity there. Do you know what that is?
Y dice que ahí había una silla de dignidad. ¿Saben qué es eso?
It's a toilet. It's a toilet. And that there would be, it was a superior chair of dignity because there was a lock on the door.
Y había otra que era la silla de la dignidad superior o mejor porque tenía una cerradura.
Now I'm going to show you where it's located. We found it.
La encontramos.
Back in 1868, Captain Warren found it located right here.
Capitán Warren la encontró ahí.
I'll show it to you in a minute. There was a problem. In the Mishnah, it talks about if a Kohen goes to sleep, has a seminal emission, that he's disqualified. He cannot participate in the service.
Hay un mandamiento que dice que si un cohen, un sacerdote, durante la noche tiene un accidente nocturno en su cuerpo, no puede servir en el santuario, lo descalifica.
So he is what is called a Baal Kiri.
Y se le llama un Baal Keri.
It means he's also called a Tubal Yom.
También se le llama Tubal Yom.
It means that he is not allowed to be in the Azarah.
No se le permite estar en el área santificada de la Sará.
It means that if he touches any Kohen,
Y que si toca a alguno de sus compañeros, tampoco pueden servir a alguno de ellos.
if he sits where somebody else comes and sits down, they can't serve.
Si se sienta, donde se sienta contamina también. Y quien se siente ahí no puede servir.
If he's close enough that his shadow can follow him,
Oh.
doesn't even have to follow him, but it's close enough to follow him, he can't serve.
Aun si la sombra de él seguía a alguien que pasaba, también lo contaminaba.
The problem was that in the Mishnah, where it describes this, it says that the Kohen, after he had immersed in the mikvah, would come back and sit with his brothers until the gates of the temple were opened, and then he would exit, going beneath the Kel and out the gate Tani.
Y lo que explica la Mishnah es que si alguien tenía este problema, tenía que sumergirse, venir a sentarse con sus compañeros en una banca de piedra que estaba ahí, y después, cuando se abrieran las puertas del templo, tenía que salir por la puerta de nombre Tadí.
All right, so it didn't make sense
Y parecía no tener sentido,
because a Baal Kiri can't come back into this area because of the Kedusha, but yet the Mishnah implies they did.
porque un Valkyrie no puede regresar a esa área, pero la Mishnah parecía explicar que lo hacía de esa manera y no tenía sentido.
Captain Charles Wilson
Capitán Wilson,
in 1865.
en 1865,
Yes, 1865. Finds this cistern.
encontró esta cisterna.
The cistern was originally a tunnel of the temple.
Era originalmente un túnel en el templo, en el santuario.
18.4 inches across.
18 pulgadas,
18.4 inches across that one. All the tunnels have the same dimensions.
todos tenían la misma dimensión.
This end of the tunnel had been walled off and plastered to make a cistern.
Ese lado se había cerrado, emplasterado, para hacerle una cisterna.
In the southern end of the tunnel were benches,
Y en la parte sur encontraron que había unas bancas,
as well as the western wall.
y también en el lado oeste.
So basically, here's what happened. The priests would come down
Los sacerdotes, los Kohanim, venían aquí
to through the Mesiba.
por las
This
escalinatas.
tunnel would go all the way back along the northern edge of the Muslim platform.
Este túnel iba hasta la plataforma musulmana que está toda esta área
And he would go into the Beit HaTevilah.
y se metía a la casa de la purificación, Beit HaTevilah.
He would go to the toilet.
Entraba al baño,
He would go to the mikvah.
se metía a la mikvah,
He would come and not go back up to the Beit HaMoked,
salía y no regresaba al Beit HaMoked,
but enter into this tunnel where the benches were.
entraba a este túnel donde estaban las bancas de piedra.
Sit on the benches until the gates of the temple were open, and then he would exit, going down the tunnel, turning, coming through this tunnel, which is said to go beneath the hell. And then he would exit out the tiny gate.
Salía por este túnel que terminaba en la puerta Tadi.
And so, according to this information, if this is correct, if we can establish that this is hell of the north, and we have the hell of the south, a possible hell of the south, then the tunnel that was discovered by Warren should be underneath the location of the hell of the north. Do you follow me? You understand? So, here, see this arrow? That is this text. That is where he found the Beit HaTevilah.
Ahí encontraron la casa de la Tevilá, de la purificación.
We took the measurements from Conrad Schick.
Tomamos las medidas que había tomado Conrad Schick,
We measured between the monumental stairway
medimos en las
and the tunnel found by Charles Warren.
escaleras monumentales y lo que encontró Charles Warren en el túnel, la distancia,
It was 670.8 feet,
670.5 pies,
which gives a total of 35, I can't even read it,
335
on each side.
en cada
What
lado.
we found is that it split right down the middle, the dome of the rock.
Y que el centro estaba justo por la mitad donde está el domo de la roca ahorita.
We know that the dome of the rock is the location of the Holy of Holies.
Sabemos que el domo de la roca es, por lo tanto, la ubicación del lugar santísimo.
Now, I know you are tired. I want to show y'all just real fast, kind of through some cap things. We're told in the Tractate Negaim,
En el Tratado Negaim
you can't, there are no toilets in the inner courtyards.
no hay baños ahí,
So it tells us that there are toilets in the outer courtyard.
pero que sí había fuera, en los atrios exteriores.
If a person comes out to the outer courtyard to go to the toilet, if they have a bowel movement, they have to go to a mikvah.
Si una persona entraba a los atrios interiores y tenía un movimiento de sus partes de que le dieran ganas de ir al baño, tiene que ir a la mikvah.
If they urinate,
Si urinaba,
they have to wash their hands and feet.
se tiene que lavar pies y manos.
Professor Ronnie Reich from Haifa University, you see these two little T-shaped buildings,
Estos dos edificios,
cisterns? Did y'all see those?
cisternas en forma de una T,
He identified these as Second Temple period, first century, Common Era, Mikvah.
el profesor Ronnie Reich identificó que eran del primer siglo de la era común.
Do you remember how that in the New Testament you had the beautiful gate? That's this gate right here.
Esta es el área de la Puerta la Hermosa, en el lado sur.
It's a tunnel that leads you in. It has beautiful domes in the top of it. I've been into this tunnel several times. They don't let anybody go in there anymore.
Es un túnel.
Now watch, if I were to come and go through this tunnel, I'm going to perfectly split between those two mikvaot. You see that?
Está en línea
Now,
directa.
watch, if I keep on going, I'm going to go right through the double bells in between the holy and the holy place. If I keep on going, look, I'm going to be right there in that tunnel. You see how everything lines up? All right, now, this was my discovery.
Esto es lo que yo descubrí personalmente.
It says that if you go out into the outer courtyard and you're out there for a long time.
Que
When
si-
you go to the toilet or don't go to the toilet, then you have to go to the mikvah.
Que si sales a los atrios
Well-
exteriores, aunque no vayas al baño, tienes que entrar al mikvah.
We knew that there were toilets that were out there. This is the catalog of the material of the discoveries by Ward, Wilson, Cudner, and Schick. I'm gonna pass this around. And in there, I found the reference to this grid of conduits as a toilet.
Ahí encontré la información para poder darme cuenta que todas estas perforaciones, túneles y cisternas tenían que ver con depósitos de agua.
So this is a big mikvah, this is a little mikvah.
Hay un grande mikvah y uno más pequeño.
One is gonna be for the men, one is gonna be for the women.
Uno es para mujeres y otro para hombres.
This is a little toilet, this is a big toilet.
Hay un baño pequeño y uno
One is
grande.
for the men, one is for the women. Who gets the big?
¿Quién
Who gets
recibe?
the little?
¿A quién se le da el grande y a quién el más chico?
The women get the little. It's about time, right?
A las mujeres el más
Because there are
pequeño.
less women that are on the Temple Mount. Why?
Porque hay menos mujeres que ascienden al monte del templo. ¿Por qué?
It's an obligation for the men to be there.
Es un mandamiento
It
para
is not
varones.
an obligation for the women to be there. Why?
¿Por qué no es obligación para las mujeres?
Because they have children.
Porque
Because
tienen
they have
niños,
babies.
tienen
They are
bebés.
free to be able to go at set appointed times. And so the family has to be covered so that the mother will take care of the children and go whenever she can go, but the father is there so that he can cover that family in prayer. And so they work together. But more men will be there. But we found the toilets. We found the big oh. We're told also that E. You have the court of
Es que nos habla el tratado.
you see this pink area?
¿Ven?
That's your Azarah. That's
El-
your inner courtyard.
El área rosa es el área de la Sará, más santificada.
You use the biggest cubit up there.
Y ahí se utilizó la construcción, el cúbito mayor.
You use a smaller cubit.
En el área verde, que es el atrio de las mujeres, el cúbito menor.
So we have 40 cubit square quarter buildings.
Tenemos
outside.
cuatro edificios de 40 cúbitos cuadrados.
This is where Paul, when he take a Nazarite vow,
Aquí es
was
donde
in that chamber.
Pablo entró cuando hizo el voto nazareo.
It's called the Lishkat Nazir.
Se le llama el atrio del nazareno,
Where
nazir,
they burn their hair, they eat their korbanot.
donde quemaban el pelo, que se cortaban y comían los corbanot.
This is called the Lishkat Haitzi, the chamber of the woods, where they inspect wood to make sure it doesn't have termites, ants.
Ese es el atrio donde se almacenaba la madera.
Now, this is called the Lishkat Memetzeri.
Y esta es el lishkat, el atrio de los metzorim,
And Metzora is someone with biblical leprosy.
alguien que tenía lepra bíblica.
Yeah, the biblical leprosy is called Sarat.
Que se le llama sarat.
You have a ceremony, and the ceremony, they have to shave off all their hair.
En la ceremonia se tenían que rasurar todo pelo del cuerpo.
They have to eat certain korbanot inside of this chamber.
Tenían que comer ciertos alimentos de las ofrendas fuera de este atrio.
They have to go and stand in the eastern gate of the court of the women, or actually the Nazarah.
Tenían que estar en la puerta del lado este de la Sará.
They cannot go into the Azarah till they've had this ceremony done, but they have to have the ceremony done in the Azarah.
La ceremonia tiene que ser en el Azará, pero ellos no pueden entrar al Azará.
So they have to have their right toe anointed with blood and oil, their right thumb anointed with blood and oil, and their right ear anointed with blood and oil.
Ya que se les tenía que poner en su dedo gordo del pie derecho y en su dedo de la mano derecha y en su oído derecho con sangre y aceite.
So they stand in the gateway and they stick their
Y se paraban en la orilla y estiraban el pie.
They put the blood and the oil on the right foot. They put the right thumb across. They leave their hand looking at the Holy of Holies, and they put the blood. Then he has to go to a mikvah. Now we're told this in the Tractate Nega'i. So if we could find the mikvah, then that should tell us. I mean, there are already so many mikvah on the Temple Mount. And all of the mikvah, we have the ones in the outer courtyard. They have the ones by the court of the women. And so here, here, we have three cisterns. Let me go back one more. Do you see where these are? There. This is the Moslem platform. Here's the Dome of the Rock. And there's two cisterns up on the platform and one that is down off the platform. Now, when you're in the Azara, you are higher than when you're in the Court of the Women. There's about a 15-foot drop between the two.
Hay 15 pies de separación en la altura del atrio de la Sará en comparación al atrio de las mujeres.
We're told that the building that is on the northeast corner of the Azara is called the Chamber of the Spark, or the Chamber of the Flame.
Y nos dicen que el edificio que está en el área noroeste se le llama el Ishkat de la flama.
Right, I would go ahead with bait rather than Ishkat. I
Ishkat.
said it wrong.
Casa, la casa o la casa de la flama.
Okay, so it's called the Beit Hanitzos. Okay, the chamber, the building of the house, or the building of the spark, and the building of the flame. So there is a cistern right here that has an Arabic name. That Arabic name is called Bir Es-Sawadi, which means cistern in the fire rock. If we were to translate that into Hebrew, it would be Bir Hanitzos.
Si se traduce al hebreo, en el árabe es Ber Suwani y al hebreo se le llama Ber Hanitzotz.
Okay, so first off, we believe that the Arabic name indicates that this is where it was located. Here it is, right here.
Por el nombre en árabe podemos ubicar dónde estaba.
Look at the drop in elevation between here and Conrad Schick found this cistern.
Conrad Schick encontró esta área.
Guess what he discovered in it?
Y que adivinen qué encontró ahí.
Stairs.
Escalones.
Stairs. It indicates that it's a mikvah.
Quiere decir que es un mikvah.
Located there. All right. So we have the mikvah here. Here's the Beit Hanitzos. Let me show you maybe.
Joe,
Yes.
we have until pretty much 3 o'clock to be in this because somebody's coming.
No problem. I'm going to stop in just a second here. I'm just saying right now, in fact, I want to show y'all, look at all the cisterns here. Temple Mount doesn't take water from the Gihon Spring. Why?
This is spring comes.
Well, because it's a fortress. You don't want it. If the city gets conquered, the Temple Mount will be your last holdout. You don't want to have the water for the city to be your water. So they bring water in from 12 miles away. It's called Solomon's Pools. These cisterns right here hold 200 Olympic-sized swimming pools. That much water. They have a cistern right here below this tunnel that has water all the time. It's spring fed underneath. You see this stone here? Let me show you where the stone is. That stone's going to be right there. Now that is the corner of the temple at the time of Nehemiah.
La esquina del templo en el tiempos de Nehemías. Y esa es la piedra de la esquina.
It's mentioned in Nehemiah chapter 3 and Nehemiah chapter 12.
Nehemías 3 y 12.
We're going to go back and see here. See, that's where Herod joined On, and see how smooth these stones are? See the gate?
Una puerta de entrada.
Okay. Okay, we'll stop. We'll stop, but I hope that you see enough that you know, hey, the temple's there. We're finding stuff. God's revealing stuff. We're not finding it. God lets us participate, but He's the one that puts it all together. And thank y'all for having me.